As I walk down the garden to the studio, I can't help noticing the colours and the crisp, beautiful atmosphere of the day, the light dancing through the trees. It's just gorgeous. You hear the neighbours, buzzing of the bees, or it might be the mechanical saw. Everybody's doing lots of DIY these days. And inside the studio, I'm all set up, ready to do today's demonstration. I've picked a screenshot from a video I shot over the weekend looking up into the oak tree which is above the studio. And the first thing I want to do is to identify the colours I need to do a study, a painted study of it. I want to choose the fewest number of colours possible so that I get a harmonious effect in the picture. So having put each colour in my paint box out on a piece of paper, both in full strength and in its diluted version, I can get a pretty good idea of the colours that I see in the photograph I've got on my phone, which, by the way, is edited. I have played around with it a bit to adjust the colours. So the first colours I'm mixing here are Phthalocyanine Blue and Dioxazine Violet. And I've taken a tiny little bit of the Dioxazine Violet and added it to the Phthalocyanine Blue, putting out my first swatch. You can see there's a slight change of colour, but it's not very much. So that indicates to me that Dioxazine Violet is probably quite a weak colour in terms of tinting strength. Adding a little bit more, and it's not a great change. This is all really good and useful experience when it comes to gaining knowledge of each colour and how it behaves. It's made quite a nice denim-y sort of blue. I've skipped a few, I've edited that out because not much change happened at that point in the colour mixing exercise. In fact, you can see me taking a big brushful now and adding it into that puddle of the Phthalocyanine Blue mix. I finally get quite a gorgeous bluey indigo. But really the Dioxazine Violet isn't having a huge impact on that strength. So I've added a bit of the Phthalocyanine Blue puddle into the Dioxazine Violet now so that you can actually see more of the violet end of that mixture. Next you can see me putting the the Phthalocyanine Blue, I should say, into some transparent yellow oxide. Probably quite a lot at that point. The Phthalocyanine Blue went into the transparent yellow oxide, and I've already achieved quite a strong shade of green there. This is the green I'm looking for the shadowy part of the leaves. Transparent yellow oxide is an interesting colour. I've not really explored it very much. It's similar in a way to raw umber, but more yellow. And as its name indicates, it's a transparent colour, as is Phthalocyanine Blue. So all useful to know. Dioxazine Violet, I find, is a more opaque colour. This mixture now going on is to find those really amazing bright limey greens where the sun is hitting the leaves on the tree. Those very, very new, soft oak leaves. You can see the minute amount of Phthalocyanine Blue I'm adding to the Azo Yellow. Azo Yellow is very similar to both lemon yellow and cadmium yellow light. And Phthalocyanine Blue, sometimes you get that blue in your paint box, or a very similar blue, called Windsor Blue and Intense Blue. different names for similar blues. You can see how strong it is. A small amount I need to add to the yellow. Really, I don't need any more of that mixture, because it's really the yellow end of that green mix that I want. Finally, I have mixed also some transparent yellow oxide and Dioxazine Violet for the more grey shades that I need for the tree trunks.